In 20 or 30 years, you won't even recognize yourself financially. So if you want to murder it, if you want to kill it, first thing you need is you need time. Time is the most fundamental ingredient of wealth building that there is. All the mathematics behind wealth building all come back to time. The more time you have, the easier it is to build wealth. And I said, but however, the good news is that there are simple things that a person can do if they don't overthink it that will lead to enormous amounts of generational wealth that you can't even imagine. Like you can't even fathom how wealthy you if you simply just walked out of here and just said, "Okay, rain, sleet, snow or hail, I'm dropping 200, 300, 400, whatever you can afford into my S&P 500 index fund." And you do that consistently and you don't sell, in really less than a decade, you'll see the difference. In 20 or 30 years, you won't even recognize yourself financially. People will see you with all that wealth, and they're literally going to think that you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. They're literally going to look at you and say, "You don't know what it's like to be poor. You ain't never been through the struggle." They will literally feed you the most frustrating propaganda in the world that any black person who has wealth either got lucky or they were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, both of which are complete lies most of the time. Most of the people that have wealth changed their value system. They made a difference. They took action. They said, well, no more. Ain't no more struggle. Ain't no more being broke. Ain't no more slaving and begging white folks. Ain't none of this stuff. My kids are not even going to have to work for anybody because before they're born, we're going to pay for investments as if that is a bill. And then we're not going to sell it. We're not going to touch it. This is sacred money that is here for the protection of the family. And that is how you create financial security. That's how you create your own economic bodyguard. But when that child gets big, when that little economic baby gets big, when that little pile of cash in that portfolio gets big, it's going to be like having Shaquille O'Neal walking around as your bodyguard everywhere you go. That big pile of wealth that you've built over those years, that big baby you've been feeding consistently, is going to actually bring in more money into the house than you. And then you're going to get to the point where that big baby, just like Shaq, can say, "Okay, mama, you can quit your job now. I'm making enough money for all of us, and I just bought you a house." I have seen it happen.